What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Wormy, and Ubisoft has been having a heck of a year. When you come over here, it was reported just roughly last month that Ubisoft stock was plummeting 12% despite exceeding sales targets. They've been in a serious situation, having their financials actually called into question, and this is all coming ahead of two major releases this year: Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows. And yet they're having some financial issues going on. We come over here, you're also seeing executives starting to get evasive when they're getting questioned about potential low sales coming in for Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed. But obviously we've been hearing a lot from Ubisoft and a lot of the stands about how Assassin's Creed Shadows and Star Wars Outlaws are going to be major saviors for Ubisoft. They're going to break all the records. It's going to be exceedingly successful. Nothing's going to stop them. It will be a wonderful time. Well, around the same time as all this is going down, you're also seeing Ubisoft having to put Skull and Bones on sale for just $10 over at Best Buy, despite the CEO coming out and saying that the game was a quadruple A game, and that was to justify it having a $70 price tag. You're also having their Avatar game get reduced by 50%, less than 2 months after arriving on Steam. These aren't signs of success right now. These are signs of desperation and disaster with your big budget games that just came out within the last year and a half, now being just dropping in price because nobody's buying them. They're not good games. They're subpar product. Yeah, they might be connected to big IPs, and heck, when it came over to Skull and Bones, that was something that people have been looking forward to for years, but they're all subpar, if not total disasters. And again, this is all coming out just weeks before their big launches, their massive launches for games like Star Wars Outlaws, that again is also going to cost you $70 for the base game and $130 to get the full-fledged content, and Assassin's Creed Shadows, which has the exact same price range for their video games, $70 to $130. This is their big push. This is your big play. This is how they're going to save the company. And despite all these big pushes, we are now getting reports that ahead of it, they have just laid off 45 employees. Ahead of Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows release, Ubisoft lays off 45 employees. Ubisoft laid off approximately 45 employees ahead of the release of Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows. An Ubisoft spokesman confirmed to Bloomberg that the difficult yet necessary decision was made to align these studios' organizations with their future business and development objectives. The layoffs reportedly hit the company offices in San Francisco and Cary, North Carolina. This is not good. And they can do this whole, well, you know, we're trying to realign our positions and things like that. No, all we have been seeing is disaster hit Ubisoft. Disaster after disaster after disaster. And if the company was in a good position, you wouldn't be having to lay off these 45 employees. You would be attempting to hire more people on. You would be looking forward to hiring more people on, if not keeping your remaining staff. The fact that you're firing 45 employees just days before these releases, because Star Wars Outlaws comes out here within the month, and same goes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, coming out, I believe, either at the end of next month, if not the beginning of November. So your two big releases that are about to launch, that are going to be saving everything, you're starting to look like you're not actually going to be making a profit on them. That maybe they're going to be hurting your bottom line and are going to be making everything so much worse for you financially. These are not signs of success here, guys. These are signs of desperation and doing everything they can to just try to remain above water. If what I'm predicting right now is going to come true, these games are going to be total disasters. We've already been seeing gameplay for Star Wars Outlaws that looks hideous. And then when it comes to freaking Assassin's Creed Shadows, just the controversy alone for Assassin's Creed Shadows has been painting it in such a negative light that people are looking at it and going like, maybe we shouldn't be spending money on these things. Maybe we shouldn't be chipping out $70 for a subpar product. Now, again, guys, Ubisoft was one of the leading companies that were going to be starting to put out quadruple A games, and that was their big justification for why they're going to start charging $70 for a game. And all we've been getting is garbage content, horrific gameplay, games riddled with identity politics and all sorts of garbage left, right, and center. And now it looks like even Ubisoft's admitting that, yeah, these aren't going to be good situations. But there's actually more to the story, because at least one of these companies was about to also have a brand new game that they were working on before it got scrapped. That was Carry over in North Carolina. They were working on Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland, and you scroll down here to their justification. Ubisoft detailed an earnings press release why they were scrapping The Division Heartland, and line with the increased selectivity of its investments, Ubisoft has decided to stop development on The Division Heartland and has redeployed resources to bigger opportunities such as X Defiant and Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is having issues right now too, and X Defiant, nobody's playing X Defiant. None of this is screaming success. All this has been a disaster. Oh, they come down here. According to Ubisoft San Francisco website, the office houses both a development studio and a business office and has nearly 500 employees working there. The studio created South Park: The Fractured Butthole and is working on Rocksmith Plus and X Defiant. Again, more X Defiant stuff. Games that you're not marketing. I don't even know what Rocksmith Plus is, but Fractured Butthole, that was a wonderful game. Not as good as Stick of Truth, but these are just more examples of like, hey, we don't know what we're doing anymore. They're having serious issues over at Ubisoft, and I don't expect that these two games that are supposed to be like fixing everything are actually going to be making them a success anytime soon. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.